After the 2024 election, many had their attention on voting. However, there are quite many issues surrounding it, one being mentioned much more recently.
Voter suppression laws.
Voter suppression.
Voter suppression.
Blatant voter suppression.
Voter suppression. To find out more about this topic, we talked to Professor Ishmael Tariq.
The reality is that there's been a concerted effort now for a number of years to control voter turnout, first of all through voter suppression measures, so that certain people are made ineligible to be able to vote, and then through a number of different measures that are like less polling places, requirement of voter IDs at polling places.
These suppression measures are shown to affect turnout. In a study by a Columbia University researcher, it was found that low-income people vote about 20 percentage points lower than higher-income voters.
California, you can vote by mail permanently in the state of California. Because there is this option of permanently voting by mail, you can have these circumstances of voter suppression, particularly through fewer polling places in California specifically, kind of move under the radar.
Just recently, 400 bills passed in 48 states, all of which have erected unnecessary barriers for voters, and the perfect example is within Georgia. Georgia's Senate Bill 189 requires that the mailing address for election purposes of any person of this state who is homeless and without a permanent address shall be the registrar's office of the county in which such person resides.
In 2021, Senate Bill 202 was enacted, prohibiting the quote-unquote gifting of food or drink to anyone within 150 feet of a polling place.
Voting is hard enough as it is. It's time-consuming and mentally draining. Not to mention, with limited windows for voting times, it often means calling off of work in order to even have the chance to vote, something that most Americans can't afford.
The very heartbeat of democracy is political participation generally, and especially political participation through voting.
For In Focus, I'm Vu Tran, co-reporting with Melody Shi and Declan Baker.